Well, great morning. Oh my goodness. Uh, so this morning I got up, I made some French press coffee, which is quite good. I did put the jerky in, again, what was the equivalent of 5 hours. So it is much more, as you can see, crunchy, more like a regular jerky, which I'm liking. Now, I don't know how long you can keep that, but a pound of this jerky is going to last me 2 days. So, it'll be done before it goes bad. Anyway, on that note, this morning, I woke up and saw that Trump is on a rampage. And he's telling the ones that voted for Nikki Haley that are supporting her that if you send her money, you are no longer welcome in MAGA. So how is that going to work for him? I think it's great he's doing that because maybe they will say, you know what, you threatened me, I'm done with you anyway. But let's look and see, how is this going to work? We're going to use my Lenormand first. So what's above it is the history. Okay? The history is what we're going to look at. At the center of it, this is their life path, what they've done, how they're living their lives. Okay? What's crossing it is the light. And under it is about, his business and the dealings and the government things and the work and stuff that he's doing. So they're, taking all of this into consideration. In the past, we have the clock is ticking, what's going on now. They're looking deeper. They want to find out deeper answers to things. Above it, at the heart of it, underneath of it, his narcissism. And that's the foundation, his narcissism. And underneath of it all is key. So they're looking at the things that he's done, the timing of all this stuff, in the past, his history of how he's dealt with things, how he's run businesses, his life path, his narcissism. The challenge is, this is being struggled with. The outcome, protection. Above it, eating away. Foundation is looking under the surface, and what's under it all is they're waking up to what's under the surface. They want to protect the U.S., and, at him saying this is eating away at this. So looking at his history, what he's done, what's happening, they're saying, this is not going to bode well for him, okay? For him to sit there and threaten them was not a good idea, okay? What it's saying from my Lenormand, but we're going to look at we'll pull the tarot as well. And let's see what it has to say about his threatening them. You are no longer welcome in MAGA if you support her at all and give her any money. After all your money should go to me. You know, the billionaire, the poor billionaire, the billionaire that's in the poorhouse. All your money should go to me. Support your local billionaire. All you peasants. So above it all, we have the Queen of Swords. He definitely has a problem with women with a strong opinion. Okay? So, you know, what was it he said before? I only hire the best people. At one point, she was one of the best people that he was sending all over the world as an ambassador or an ambassadress. But now, all of a sudden, you know, she's stupid, she's ignorant, she's not from this country, she's a birther, she's, you know, now all of a sudden she's incompetent, okay? So the light is shining on us, okay? And her message and what she's doing, he's got all this focus on her and her supporters. So let's pull the rest of the cards and see what we have with this. Give these a good ruffle shuffle here real quick. Okay. So at the center of it, we have the White House. Okay, the bid for the White House. What's crossing it is the history. And then underneath of it is all the supporters. Okay. So in the past, you know, he's been overriding, overarching, abusive. He's abused his power time and time again. Okay. What's going on now is the world situation. They're looking at the whole of this, you know, how this is going to end. Above it, not liking what's coming down the pike. Foundation is coming out club in hand, and underneath of it, his arguments, okay? His arguments. The challenge is his holding on to power, getting the money. Yeah, you're not supposed to give her any money. You got to give it all to the poor billionaire. The outcome is Nikki Haley. So we've got the challenger. We've got him trying to hold on to the money, holding on to power, and she is the outcome with this. Okay, above it is what is being birthed, the American public, our rules, our laws. Of course, the foundation is his toxicity, and then underneath of it all, he is saying, I'm blocking you if you give her money, okay? But they're looking at his history and how they supported him before when it came to the White House. But going into this, what we have from the past now coming up is the arguments. They don't like what's coming up with this. He's going to try to bully them again, try to abuse his power as always. So then what we have here, the challenge and the outcome is, you know, what's being birthed is his toxicity, and people don't want to take it in anymore, okay? They say, we're done with it. We're done with his toxicity. So again, this is saying that, you know, this is not going to bode well for him. So let's look at the major arcana driving it. They're looking at the world situation. They're looking at the whole of everything, wanting to bring this to an end. What's being birthed is looking at his toxicity and how he tries to chain everybody to him, okay? So that's not good, is it? The Pentacles is just him trying to hold on to all the money, trying to hold on to power. But mentally, he's been abusive. And when it comes to her, they're saying talk to the hand. I think they've pretty much had it with him. Emotionally, they're in agreement and looking at the history, and again, not liking what's coming down the pike with him. When it comes to his bid for the White House, they see that he is argumentative and he's just coming after them with a stick, and people don't want to be threatened, okay? So you can tell he's freaking out. He is absolutely freaking out. And, what does he have on them that he can threaten them? They're not on his payroll, okay? So what's he going to threaten? You can't be part of MAGA anymore. Oh, wow. Well, that's a big threat. You can't be part of MAGA, okay? So, yeah, this is not going to bode well for him. It's not going to go well to threaten the ones that have been supporting her. And so she may not win, but it's good that she's hanging in and that this plays well. Because, yeah, get out there and show what a bully you are and go out and threaten people, and tell them they cannot support her financially. If you give her a penny, you're done with MAGA. Good. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.